Brother loves some coffee. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Gerald. It is December 4th, 2012. Holiday seasons are here. I've been talking about how we are at the point of spiritually aligning ourselves so that we can embrace our true identity of who we are. I don't want anyone to feel like, you just, beware, beware, beware. No. What I'm trying to convey is this, is that your true you wants to come out. Like they say, who do you serve? Do you serve a higher calling or a demonic distraction? And there may be inner turmoils within yourself. And 2013 is all about finding sense of self, the authentic person who you really are. Facing your fears, the uncertainties that you may have underlying your subconscious that may have been truly delaying your evolution of who you are. See, everything that's going on right now is you're tapping into your inner child. See, your inner child is pure. It only wants happiness, prosperity, abundance, direction of the fulfilled life. And as we grow and evolve, it is the things that we choose along our journey to embrace or discard. That's what the journey is about. Figuring out what truly serves you. The negative side of that is emotional baggage. Holding on to things that do not serve, suppress, distract, and cause eternal pain. Next year, look, it's all about the work. As I mentioned in my last video, you're gonna roll them sleeves up, and you're going to high step into your true you. I want you to understand something. Anything that is of value is worth the sacrifice. Anything. You learn lessons that way. You reflect that way. You get clarity that way. Ultimately, evolving wisdom. That's what's happening. As I mentioned before, a lot of people think that 2012, the end of the world, nah. It's the way we think. That ain't it. You're going to start to see things that are going to be made manifested in your life deliberately. That's going to cause you to say, hey, why am I doing this? Why did I give empowerment to that? Why do you have access to me? The common denominator in that is love. Love. When you start loving yourself, haven't you noticed when it feels right, truly right, your mind's clear, your focus is there, and you have an inner strength about you that cannot be broken. Can't. I learned a long time ago, when you stand in a position of right, No conquest, no challenges can be matched. But having a negative thought process about you, it only gives way to fear. It brings in contempt. It blocks discernment. It brings every negative quality that you can produce from yourself out. And you know what harnesses all that? Ego. Ego all day. And ego does not work without pride. There's a difference between being personally proud, because when you're proud, you step out in faith. You step out in faith. You trust in your higher power. That's what manifests your reality. So I want you to understand this. You're going to be challenged next year. You probably, let me keep it 100. Somebody right now may be in a situation, and next year you ain't gonna have that situation. Someone may be in a relationship and next year you ain't. Because look, let me break this down. If it's divinely meant for you to have, shouldn't it evolve as much as you're growing? It should be parallel. But if you're going like this and they're like that and you're constantly doing that, that's stagnation. You can't pull somebody up by the bootstraps to get them to understand. It's like pulling teeth. Why are you doing that? Why? Love yourself. I cannot stress that anymore. I had to go through that. When you turn around, let go of that ego, let go of that pride, you're going to be able to embrace your true you. And guess what? Those people, those situations, that environment, if it's divinely blessed for you, they're going to do the same thing. But if it feel like they're doing this, that ain't you. That ain't you. That ain't you. And you deserve everything you desire. Everything. It should flow. It should flow. But you gotta step through the fear, y'all. You gotta step past it. Because on the other side of that fear is your strength. It's your strength. That's what 2013 is all about. Stepping into your true sense of who you are. And you deserve it. Now, on a lighter note, I want to throw this out there. I want y'all to know something, too. I would be a hypocrite if I, too, did not embrace what is being more or less transmitted or released from me. Now, like everything that I talk about, it is not written. It is just, it comes. And I put it out, he's using me as a messenger to convey a message to those who wish to hear the truth. But I want you to understand something. You got to start loving yourself. You got to. You got to. It's just like a salmon going upstream. Don't go against the flow. If it ain't right, it ain't. It ain't. And when you do that, not only will you, like a peacock has its quills, you will see a beauty within you unlike any other, beyond your wildest imagination. Reality will be manifested from this because it's pure. But you gotta let go of your fears. You got to. That's where your spirituality is gonna help you out. Just trust and believe. I'm telling y'all. You got some people out there, situations that are gonna come, and they're gonna try to knock you off your feet. It's gonna feel like you are, you know, barely trying to breathe, and it's coming up, and you're like, how am I gonna do it? Look here. Yeah, you know, God is not gonna forsake you. He ain't. Just have the faith. Have the faith, y'all. And your actions may be inspirations to others, or the voiceless. Ain't nothing more admirable than a person that is walking in the divine path. That's why it's in the Bible, be true to thyself. Because if you're not true to thyself, how can you be true to anything or anyone that is in your life? How? Fear is exactly what it is. A suppression of distraction placed for you to grow from. So don't worry about what you're hearing, what you're seeing. Now, if you may be in a situation where you're seeing something, look here. It will only continue until you submit to change. You gotta love yourself, yo. You got to. The one thing that you do not want to do is allow ego, pride to consume your life, and then you're in a position where time has passed and all you have is regret. And you know, and with that being said, it's like this, you know, if someone has transgressed you, you gotta forgive them. It does not mean that it's showing a sign of weakness. Actually, it shows a position of strength. And to my ladies, if you got a man in your life and he's focused, he's spiritually grounded, or he is vocal, don't look at that as he being needy to you. That what he's doing is really showing compassion and value to you. Because a strong man is an expressive man. And if he's not uplifting you, you don't need him. I don't care if he fell out of the magazine or wherever, or he is worldly and has his stuff going on. If it ain't balanced, you don't need it. You don't. And that goes the same to the fellas. It should be a flow. It should be a flow. But it starts with you. You can't make someone change or not hear the things that they can't hear within themselves. You might as well be talking to a wall, expecting it to talk back. No one does anything until they're willing to receive or submit. But it starts with you. Now, I got that out of the way. I know these next couple weeks are going to be kind of crazy. Everybody's going to be out there shopping, online, offline, whatever. But take the time while you're doing what you're doing. Let's say thank you for being alive. Thankful for the things that you have that serve you. Thankful for your family. Thankful for your health. Because anything worldly, you can't take with you. And those things are priceless. I hope that 2013 is a restoration in each one of your lives, your families, because we are living in a dysfunctional time. And depending on our actions and the template of our actions, that can resonate to our extensions of who we are. And that's why I say you have to be true to yourself. You know? Oh yeah. I know y'all be like, damn, what is up with this brother and his hair? Look here. I decided that I'm gonna let my hair grow out. I'm gonna let it grow. It's naturally curly, and it seems like, you know, I'm going through this phase of evolution, so that's why you see these different things. And but it just seems like, no, I want you to release who you really are. So you guys are going to see me manifest and change and evolve, and you know, everything about me is being majorly overhauled. But I know God's got me, and He's got you, and He loves you, and I'm praying for you. And 2013 is all about the divine blessings with your name on it. Stay blessed, stay grounded, and stay guided. Peace.